He's here. Hey, what's up, buddy? Oh, I miss you so much.
I miss you as well.
Stay up in the camera, kind of set it up.
What's up, y'all?
What's up, fam, and thank you so much for stopping by the channel once again from us over here at Locust&WildHoney. So before we get today's video started, I did want to let you guys know that today we're not going to be talking about clothes or anything like that. A lot of people have been asking what exactly happened between Neems and myself, why we are not friends or if we're friends still. And I just wanted to get this video out there to just keep this whole thing completely transparent and kind of just show you guys exactly what has happened, because you guys were there from the beginning of our friendship when we first started collaborating about a year ago, and you guys are going to be with us throughout the duration of the rest of our YouTube careers, however long that may be.
Well, first off, I wanted to say what's up to the Locust&WildHoney community.
Let's go.
Missed being on this lens, missed being on this, you know, like platform.
Come on.
And yeah, like I wanted to apologize for not being here and missing out on some like really nice events. But, well, and also wanted to apologize to my own channel as well, like, you know. But we're back. We're here to like.
We're back. We're back in action. Charlie's Angels.
Charlie's Angels.
Full throttle.
Charlie's Theron.
Here, the number one question that we're gonna get is what happened.
Yeah.
Now, I want to talk on Neems' behalf because I think there's been kind of like a false portrayal on both sides, and I think it's just important for us to understand like what had happened. So, based on Neems' our conversation that we had when he initially got here, after hashing everything out and understanding, you know, each other's respective viewpoints, I thought it would be a good idea to me speak from his perspective, based on like what I took from what he had said. But just to keep it short and sweet, Neems has been going through a lot lately. He school, work, moving, and a new relationship. And that's a lot, you know, like that's a lot for anybody to have on their plate. I mean, moving alone, like you guys know, like I couldn't upload for 2 weeks, and so it's totally understandable. And one thing that Neems said to me, something that I didn't quite understand, was, Paul, like you were texting me pretty frequently, and I honestly, I take responsibility for that. I missed them, and one thing Neems doesn't like to do is say no. Like he's a really, like he loves to please people. Especially that people Neems really cares about, he doesn't like to say no. So what had happened was, the reason why he stopped answering my texts and everything is because he just didn't like saying no. And you know, I get that, I totally understand. So that's what kind of created this chasm between our friendship, because I take responsibility for sending him this text. I said, Neems, evidently you don't care about our friendship. You stopped caring. And I said, this is the final straw. This is my last text to you. If you want to be around, then text me. And then, I don't know, that was probably a horrible way to go after somebody who's busy. So I'm sorry for pressing you like that.
Yeah, but I don't know, as you guys, some of you that watch my channel know, like I've been going through a lot of like changes, you know, like you go through changes, and then some people are good with change, and I'm noticing that I'm horrible with change. Like I need to have a routine, I need to like, you know, do the things that I usually do, but you know, have, you know, minor changes. But anyways, like I went through this big change of like moving and like a relationship, and before anything, like a lot of you guys were saying like, oh, this whole like problem you guys had together was because of like, you know, relationship choices or lifestyle choices or whatever, and that was never the issue. It was just an issue. It was just a matter of like me kind of like, I guess, having like a midlife crisis. quarter life crisis, like, you know, quarter life crisis, because I was just like, you know, what do I do? Like, and also like the uploads on my channel kind of like reduced, and still isn't like that active, because, you know, you're just like, some people take a while to like figure themselves out. Sure. So it's just like, you know, and then a lot of like miscommunication, and like, you know, as he said, like I really hate saying no. Like if like a friend hits me up and says, let's go here, I'll say yes, but then that's like something I need to work on too, is just be like, okay, you know, no, I can't because I have to do this, no, I can't. It's not because I don't want to, it's just because of like, I'm just pulled at a lot of different things. Yeah. As you guys like that watch my channel know, that I also like go to school and I do all these different things. So yeah, that's just what happened. But now we're clearing the air. The air was never like, you know,
yeah.
It was just like, you know, just not there.
It was
oxygen.
It was foggy.
Yeah, foggy.
Shout out to Jerry Lorenzo. Jerry boys. One thing that I did want to say and just like put out there is like nothing was ever done malicious either way. Like we never, you know, like yelled at each other or like, you know, they were just not like, you know, like a fight per se. It was just more like a breakdown in communication. I feel like that would be the best way to put it. And I mean, how many people know when people aren't communicating well, it can seriously hinder any type of relationship, whether it's friendship, you know, father to son, you know, whatever. Like, I mean, communication is a key aspect to any kind of relationship in your life. So that's kind of what kind of broke down. And one last point, and both Neems and I completely agreed and we're on the same page on this, was that we always knew we were going to be friends again. We always knew we were going to pick up where we left off, and it would be just like no time had passed.
Yeah. And then like another thing for me is just like I don't like admitting that, you know, I have a problem or there's an issue, and I'm sure like a lot of you are the same way. So you kind of just like pretend nothing is wrong, but then you don't want to confront the people that know something is wrong. So you're just kind of like, oh, you know, like stay. It's just like a weird thing that I have, so that I, you know, have to also work through. But we are all a work in progress.
Amen.
So, you know, you just have to figure out where you're wrong, try to make it right.
Come on.
And if you can't, you know, slap yourself until you
slap yourself, silly. Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. Smash that like button for me. If you're happy that Neems and I are gonna be working together again, we're back on track, back in action. Charlie's Angels, full throttle. And yeah, man, like hit that like button if you're pumped about it. I know that Neems touched on this briefly, that he hadn't been uploading in a while. We're gonna upload today. We're gonna film something today. We're gonna do an outfit challenge,
and we're gonna
be good.
Post it up there. Yeah. And then also there was one last thing that I wanted to say, and that was, I forgot. I don't know, but yeah, hope you guys like this video, and until next time, peace.